Hello, and welcome to the Dental Marketing Mastery Series. This podcast is brought to you by New Patients Incorporated. I'm Howie Horrocks, the founder of New Patients Incorporated, and along with me once again is my friend and partner and the Chief Executive Officer of New Patients Incorporated, Mark Dilatush.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Dental Marketing Mastery Series. Howie is not in this podcast. This podcast is actually a really special podcast in that we are going to start training dentists how to manage campaigns. It's kind of exciting. I have with me Aaron and Marci from NPI. They are here to introduce themselves as the leaders of these training courses. Aaron and Marci, say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So we are going to start teaching dentists how to set up and manage Google ad campaigns. And the dentists out there might be saying, but Mark, NPI manages and gets paid to manage millions of dollars worth of Google ad campaigns for dentists. Why are you teaching dentists how to do it? And that would be a perfectly logical question. And my answer is because now that we've done a few billion of these, we know where the problems lie. We know where the dentists are wasting money. We know and can communicate to a do-it-yourself dentist with a Google ad campaign how to avoid wasting a ton of money. It is our opinion that probably half or more of the money that most do-it-yourself dentists with Google ad campaigns, you're wasting about half of it. So if we can just teach you how to waste 30% of it, you're 20% ahead. Another reason is, quite frankly, is most dentists who truly understand what it actually takes to optimize a Google ad campaign will reflect on their chosen profession as being a dentist and will actually become clients of ours. Once they actually understand what this is all about and how to do it appropriately and what it takes from a tech standpoint and a human resource standpoint to do it correctly and optimize it correctly, invariably a dentist with even a reasonable budget will say, you know what, I'm just going to be a dentist. You guys take care of this for me. And they become new clients. So those are the reasons we're doing it. And if you're a do-it-yourself dentist and you want to stay do-it-yourself, come join us. You're going to learn. You're going to learn from probably the two deepest Google ad nerds, at least that I know, anywhere on the planet. So, all right. So having that as the backdrop, Marci and Aaron, either one of you can respond. Top of mind, what are the first three things that you see dentists who manage their own campaigns? And actually, we get campaigns that are quote unquote professionally managed. What do you see them not doing that they need to do if they're going to stop wasting a bunch of money?
I definitely have a few right off top of mind is they don't use negative keywords appropriately, and they are showing their ads for searches that they really don't want to be showing their ads for.
Right.
For example, people who search their exact practice name. If they already know what your practice name is and they put that in the search bar, there's no point in spending money on that click. They already know who you are. Let's save that money for new patients. So,
right. Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So negative keywords, not using them or actually using them inappropriately.
Yes.
I've seen targeting, geo.
Yes.
I get ads from Kansas.
Yes, targeting. That was going to be my second. that would have been my second thing is targeting, knowing how to target, the best way to target whatever service type that you are trying to run ads for. For example, if they're emergency, I would keep that targeting radius pretty close to the practice.
Right.
Obviously, you don't want to be showing for other states unless you're on the border. But there's a ton of targeting tweaks also that you can make to help show for the person that you're really wanting to show for.
So, Aaron, since you're quiet here, I'll throw this out at you. Should a dentist send Google ad traffic to their website or use landing pages?
Generally use landing pages. You want something very targeted, very honed, designed to not let them wander around a website and then forget about what they were trying to do.
Right. So we have tons of do-it-yourselfers become clients. How many of them sent all their traffic to their website?
Good number of them. Good number of them.
Just say 99%.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
it's a rookie mistake. It's a rookie mistake.
Exactly. And it's and look, we're not here, like we're not dentists. So if a patient came and sat in our chair, we would be like, I don't know what to do. And managing Google ads there's a lot to it if you're going to do it right. One thing I can tell you is that Google loves it when you don't do it right.
Yes, they will provide a lot of recommendations that really don't match your strategy.
Right.
they disguise their money needs in the form of help.
Yes. There's a story, and probably somebody listening to this, a do-it-yourself dentist listening to this is probably retargeting through Google their dental practice. And I have a story of a dentist. It was on Dental Town. I don't know if it's searchable, maybe, but he said, yeah, the nice guy from Google called and they hooked up. It was free. So the dentist said, hey, why not get some free advice? And that makes sense. And the nice person from Google said, why aren't you retargeting? Why don't you have a retargeting? Dentist said, I don't know. So, well, let me help you set it up. So they set up a nice retargeting camp, and then Google shut his account down.
Yep.
And that was from the nice marketing guy at Google. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to, I guess, maybe communicate that Google is a bidding environment, and the only people that make money from a bidding environment where you're not optimizing your bids properly is Google. Mm-hmm. You don't win. Your competition doesn't win. All you're doing is upping your bid against your competition, and invariably what happens is you reach a ceiling somewhere at some point. Okay. Just raising your bid is not necessarily an optimization strategy.
No,
it's kind of putting your hands up and saying, I give up, or, waving a white flag because you can't figure out how else to optimize your campaign. So those are the reasons why we want to have these courses. We want to help the dentists who are do-it-yourselfers and are going to remain do-it-yourselfers for the rest of their life. That's fine. You don't have to become a client. We also, a lot of you, many of you will end up perhaps becoming clients. So that's good for everybody. So anyway, how are these courses going to work? Like, how long are they?
I would say about an hour. We would like to do about 45 minutes of educational material and then follow with 15 minutes of just conversation, interaction with the people taking the course. Ask us questions about your situation. If you're, or if something we discuss doesn't make sense to you, bring up your questions there. Right. We are looking to keep these course groups quite small so that we do have the time to give attention to everyone who's.
So when you say quite small, what?
5 to 10.
Okay,
10 being the max.
10
yeah.
Max. Okay. Mm-hmm. And these are all on Zoom.
Yes.
Okay, which every dental human has learned how to use in the last year and a half. So it's not going to be a challenge. Okay. And you'll be doing share screens.
Yes.
Right. So you'll be physically showing them exactly what to do based on whatever course material you're teaching. I'm looking here at the curriculum.
Yeah.
And you guys have, just to let the dentist know, or maybe you're listening to this and you're not the dentist, maybe you're the office manager or marketing director or whatever for your dental DSO or what have you. There are, it looks like 5 major categories. Sorry. Mm-hmm. And the basics, getting started, results and optimization, refinement, and then accelerated performance, right? Boost performance. Okay.
Yep.
So each one of those is going to be at least an hour. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And probably I'm looking at the courses, and you might actually have maybe 6 to 7 hours here by the time all is said and done to get through all the stuff that you're going to teach.
Yeah.
So if you're someone interested in these courses, that's pretty much what you're looking at from a time commitment, is about 5, 6, 7 hours, somewhere in there. And the courses are separately named. And how are we going to offer these? Like, how does that work? Like if somebody wanted to sign up, how is that all going to work?
There'll be a couple of different options. We'll have a banner on our website. You can actually sign up for our newsletter on our website now, and that'll keep you up to date as the months go on and the weeks. But there'll be a landing page, emails, all that stuff.
Okay, so there'll be a form to say, hi, I'm Dr. Bob. I'd like to take the next Unit 1 Basics course, right? And you get put into a pile of dentists, right? And then once we have enough, then communication will go out and say, okay, based on your feedback, it looks like Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific time is the best for everybody. Our next course will be September 17th, whatever. Right?
Yeah, I would like to create groups of people and hopefully keep the same people in the same group, as we go. So we'll see, the demand, how many courses that we have to kind of juggle along the way. But I'd like to, find the best days and times for people to dedicate for sure.
Okay, awesome. So what's the cost of these?
Nothing.
The cost is nothing.
It costs us nothing. It is free.
Well, the cost is time.
Well, yes.
Right.
Time is money. Yes.
Okay, right. Well, if you're not optimized your Google ad campaign, you're already realizing the cost.
Yes, they've already paid the price.
They've already paid the price. And now it's free. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this might take, well, depending on volume of response from our standpoint, this might take maybe 1 hour a month for 5 months.
Possibly. Yes.
It might do that, right? But 1 hour a month for 5 months to save whatever, 20, 30, 40% of your budget every month is a pretty good ROI, for a dentist, I would think, right?
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
Makes sense to me too. Okay. So, and if so let me ask you a question. Let's say we get a dentist that calls in or inquires and says, yeah, well, I think I'm already an expert, so I don't need the basics and get started. I just want to go right to results and optimization. Is that going to be allowed, or does everybody have to go through the whole thing?
No, you can pick which courses you want to take.
Okay. Yeah. But then if they find out they're not really as advanced as they thought they were, right? They can always
time to catch up with the rest of the group then at that point.
Okay. Yeah, then they can go back and sign up for the beginner courses if they'd like. I don't mind if they think that they're ready to hop in halfway in. And I would also like to record a good session of each level of course and have that available to the public at some point as well. I would like to do that.
Yeah. Well, and again, as long as there's no confidential information being discussed among the small group, and of course, everybody will have to sign off.
Well, the Q&A section at the end might not be included in the recording, just to protect, their information. But just the education or even the PowerPoint presentation that we have alongside, we might just publish that, for people to kind of use as a reference.
Okay. All right. Should everybody do Google Ads?
No.
Okay, good.
No, everyone should not do Google Ads.
Okay, because that's why I asked the question, because that's another thing you learn out of this course is the basic question or answer to the question is, should I even try to do Google Ads?
Yeah. And at the end of our course, if that is your question, let me know. And there's an answer of how to find that out as well. And I can help you with that. Or even we can talk about it offline, but if you complete all of my courses and you have that question, I will help you find that answer for free, and get you on board, because I'm pretty sure that is going to be the first question after this course. Definitely.
Yeah. Guys, this is awesome. I've been wanting to do something like this, and I give you guys all the credit for putting it together. The curriculum looks, I think if somebody looked at the curriculum that didn't know anything about starting Google Ads, they would look at that and immediately hire us. Okay. But it does say, wow, there's a lot to this. And I do know tons of dentists who are just as nerdy as we are when it comes to data analytics. They love to see the cause and effect of analytics decisions, moving stuff forward. Even if it goes down, it's still a change, right? It's still
something happened.
And to nerds, The most boring thing is when everything's flat, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have client accounts that are just so smooth, and but the excitement really does come from the new clients, the challenges that they bring to us, the different markets, definitely.
Yeah. So we completely understand if you're a dentist that never wants to hire us to do your Google ad campaign, but you want to become a more complete nerd, okay, then that's fine. Then take these courses, go through it, you'll understand it. And we'll feel good from doing that, not because you became a new client, but because we're actually helping people save money and it's not going just to Google, because they will cash your check every time.
Oh yeah, no, let's not give Google more money. Let's we'll find other ways to spend your marketing dollars that are going to be more effective than just shoveling it to Google.
Exactly.
So yeah.
All right, guys. When do you think we'll close up after these next couple questions? When do you think this thing's going to start? Or are you guys ready to start taking like signups?
I would like to have the form and page and all the information ready for people to start signing up. Probably by mid-August.
Okay.
And I would like to start scheduling the first courses in October. Maybe we'll see the volume. If we get a ton of signups right away, we might start sooner. But that's
right. The downside is there's really no downside to this. If we get few signups, then we'll only have one course in October.
Yeah.
But if we get 60 signups, then we're going to have to space out the courses.
Right.
You can't just fill your whole day with courses. You guys are looking at client stuff like that, right? So there's really no lose situation here. We just get the information out there, make sure everybody knows it's available. We'll do that on Dental Marketing Mastery Facebook group. We'll do it through my Facebook page. We'll do it through email. We'll do it through, all the channels that we normally use to go communicate what we're doing. And
our NPI social media as well, like our actual
NPI social media. And there's going to be a banner on our homepage, right? That's where, so newpatientsinc.com is our homepage. And by the time you get this podcast and you listen to it, there'll be a banner up on our website. Sign up for Google Ad classes. And then that'll take them to what? A form, right?
Yeah, they'll fill out a quick form with their name, contact information, and I'll ask them, the best days of the week and possibly the best time of day, whether it's morning, afternoon.
Right.
Not too specific, but so that at least we can kind of start grouping people together and have it ready. Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much. This is
no problem. Thank you.
I might sit in on a couple of these. Actually, if you get a bunch of our customers in there, I'm almost certain I will. Just to,
I welcome existing clients. If we're already doing Google Ads for you, come see how we run your account.
Come nerd out.
Come nerd out with us.
Nerd out with NPI. We should actually brand that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Definitely. Cool.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We hope you've enjoyed our podcast today. You can get all of our podcasts on iTunes, Stitcher, and Libsyn.com, and on our website, newpatientsinc.com.